It's only going to be a short stream today, I think. Been to the beach today, which was nice, in Chigasaki. Could I recommend Chigasaki to tourists? Probably not, because you might as well get off like a couple stops before go to Enoshima. Or other nearby places, or sort of the other side to Zushi. Really nice beaches there, and Enoshima was really good for the tourism as well. Chigasaki's nice, but maybe not if you're just visiting. Part of the thing with the beach here at Chigasaki, it's not super close to the station. It's not too far, a 20-minute walk, but it's not right in front of you, sort of thing, compared to say Enoshima. But with Enoshima you do need to change onto the suspended monorail, or you can take a tram. At least here you can just get straight out of the station and walk through a bit. I do think we're in this really bad angle. Don't know why the gimbal set us at a bad angle, but kind of looks aesthetic. See if this fixes it. No, that's not too bad. Some kind of red shop. So today I went to Denny's. We don't have Denny's in the UK. But I know, pretty sure every American's been to Denny's. Is there fireworks down there? Who knows? But yeah, Denny's in Japan's quite different, because it's been really sort of modelled to be Japanese family diner, which is similar to Caesarea, which is like an Italian themed family diner here. But yeah, Denny's wasn't bad. A little bit pricier compared to Caesarea, which is insanely cheap, but not too bad. I think it cost about just under 1,400 yen, so about $12, something like that, £10. And you got like a side, mostly choice of salads. They're quite big salads, to be fair. I got one with like egg, bacon, potato salads. That was nice. And then the main, I had a club sandwich and chips. They actually let me have mayonnaise, which is good. They don't usually let you have mayonnaise here, or you ask for it and they'll just look at you like, no mayonnaise for you, just ketchup. And the nice thing with the family diners, they have the drinks bar. So for like 300 yen, unlimited access. So I mean, if you're American, that's it's nothing. Obviously, you guys have your unlimited soft drinks at every place, but here in Japan, unlimited soft drinks isn't really a thing. We don't really have it in the UK, to be honest. Some places do, but not many. Soft drinks can be really pricey in the UK. But yeah, the drink bar, 300 yen. That's like unlimited melon soda, melon Fanta. That's lemon Fanta. That's always good. Coffee and all that. They actually had the same coffee machine as the one Weatherspoons back in the UK has. Yeah, always a good coffee machine, that one. Yeah, I think I might go back to Denny's. Maybe not tomorrow, but I kind of want to go try the breakfast style. So I think here in Japan there's 3 different Japanese breakfasts to get. There's what I call like full Japanese, like the full English, and that is like a cooked piece of fish, usually a piece of tofu, but like in however so many different ways. Egg, however, not your choice, it's just whatever the chef gives you. Miso soup, rice, if you're lucky or unlucky, natto, maybe some pickles on the sides. Yeah, that's like the traditional style, what you'd get in a... oh shit, what are they called? I forgot what the traditional sort of inns are called. Yeah, that's the breakfast you get in there. Then there's the hotel buffet, which I think is really good. You get like a plate with little sections on. There's just all sorts of different things you can have. Usually a bit cold, but nice stuff. You often have like this little bit of chicken, like chicken thigh in leeks. Also curry for breakfast. But then the last one's like the sort of Japanese take on sort of Western breakfast. So it's usually like a piece of toast, sausage, egg, bacon. There's the thick toast, the Japanese style bacon, which is a bit more like ham. I think it's Canadian bacon, I'm not sure. I know it's the same sort of bacon you get in Spain, so it's quite ham-like. I do like the sausages here, though. Tiny little sort of German style. Got a good snap to them. But yeah, at Denny's they do that type of breakfast, but you get a side as well. The side includes pancakes, which is quite good, or French toast, which I haven't had French toast for a long time. I had French toast when I was in America. So if he was here yesterday, not here but on my stream, I went to this place, Lotteria, whatever it's called, and just went there earlier for my tea. It had the doing like a chicken thing with like really spicy sauce, which is nice. I wasn't sure if it was a bao bun or a naan bread. Sort of felt like it was in between the two. Some kind of token. Daiso, which is a cheap shop, like a dollar store, pound shop. Don't really have them in the UK anymore. People are going to be like, what are you on about? We've got B&M's. No, I'm talking about like a proper pound shop. Well, no place just costs £1 anymore. And the ones that do, I don't know, they're kind of... I think Home Bargains is the best place. It's not, obviously not always £1, but you get things less for £1. I think the quality is good compared to B&M's, where I think the quality can be really shit. Oh my gosh, you got all the donuts in Mr. Donut. Amazon Prime drink joins, okay. Yeah, if you've followed my streams before, you'll know that we've actually been to Chigasaki a good couple of weeks back. Oh, is that a death ramen? Oh, that might be nice. Like I was saying, let's get some more ramens in. Had a nice ramen yesterday after the stream. Yeah, I didn't realise it was because my friends just moved over here. And we got on off at the other side of the station. I didn't realise it was. I'd been here a few weeks back. See some other friends. They have a house like a while behind us. It's a nice one. A lot of the little shrines are quite the same, but you do often find like one that has like just a little bit extra uniqueness. Sometimes it's just interesting in finding them, like the actual location. It can be a bit wacky. You're climbing up the side of a mountain and there's just one, and it's like, how did they get it up here? Yeah, it's not going to be a long stream, this one. It was better doing it during the day. It's quite a nice sort of area, but not too much to see on a night. Unless we walked back to the beach, but walking all day. Probably over 20,000 steps now, so that'd be what, 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, plus whatever walking. Yeah, it'd be like an extra hour on top of what we've done, so no beach for you guys. So, oh wait, didn't I promise the beach to my guy? Oh. Did I get any videos? I'm not sure. I've got some photos. Try and upload them at some point. Yeah, one thing I really want to do is have a beach barbecue. That's quite a big thing here in Japan. We don't really have beach barbecues in the UK because everyone got banned from doing it. It's like if you go on any beach, it's like, oh no barbecue. So I'm pretty sure people like just fucking set the beach on fire somehow. Whereas here in Japan, a bit more sensible. So beach on the barbecue on the beach I should say, is quite a big thing. I remember a few months back I was in Zushi Beach. As the sun was setting, people were doing their barbecues and it looked so good. The nice thing with the barbecues here in Japan, if you ever had it, so yakiniku, quite similar to Korean barbecue. It's all very much for thin pieces of meat. Oh, it just cooks perfectly. So tasty. Oh, those signals disappeared. streaming too long. I think it's just about to piss it down. But you know me, always braving the rain. It's bad weather last night. It's like during the day, it was so warm. But then when I was coming home like 8 PM yesterday, I suddenly saw like a lot of flashes in the sky. No rain, no thunder. But then when I got home, the thunder started, and it was so loud. So loud. Like terrifyingly loud thunder. And then eventually the rain came. I'm not sure how my mate's going to cope around here, to be honest. It's not a bad place as Chigasaki. It's obviously nice and close to the beach, but it is a solid hour 15 minutes into Tokyo. Compared to some places, it's a little bit, train's a little bit pricey. But there's quite a few places you can get to like really cheap on the train. This one's about 1,100 yen. Which isn't bad, it's like £6 for an hour and a bit. And like every 5 minutes as well. Yeah. Oh! Don't know if you saw that, but definitely some thunder. I might turn around. Were you? I am in Chigasaki, which is a beach town about an hour away from central Tokyo. But we've sort of wandered a bit too far away from the beach, so a bit too far from the beach. Yeah, there's not going to be much to see up there. Yeah. You see, I should have like came. I was meeting up with my mates to go do beach stuff, which I suppose I could have streamed then, but I don't know. I was busy doing beach things, going in the sea, looking for sea glass, and going to Denny's. But yeah, I suppose I could have turned up like an hour early, done the stream in the morning, which I did the other time we went to the beach. We went to Enoshima, looked through the islands, just along the beach area. I mean, I'm okay streaming with my mates, but I don't know, it depends what you're doing sometimes. Don't always sort of fit in. I'm not on holiday, no, I live here. I'm not in Chigasaki, I live in Tokyo. At least for the moment. Might be going back to the UK in September, which is annoying. Northeast England, nice. So that's not too far from, because I lived in Yorkshire. So are you more Newcastle? Newcastle, nice, yeah. I don't know if I've ever been to Newcastle. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think I have. I might have been to Durham. I don't know why I would have been to Durham. Huh. My mate who lived in York, he used to go to Newcastle quite a lot. For whatever reason, because of the trains. It was like as easy for him to get to Newcastle than it was to get to Leeds, which is mad, to be honest. Up there with Birmingham. Fair enough. I mean, Leeds has changed a lot from when I first started going into the city centre when I was like 15. I've got the Trinity shopping centre, which honestly I think it's one of the best shopping centres I've seen. It's because of the sort of shape of it. It's like a big sort of glass dome with all these sort of... it's hard to describe if you haven't been to Trinity Leeds. I suppose Newcastle's got, what is it, Metrodome? Metrodome's good, isn't it? Or was it Metro Centre? Oh, I can't be doing this. It's the vending machine where you put 1,000 yen in and you can win all sorts of random stuff. That's good. I know there's the place called Geek Retreat, but as I was saying, Geek Retreat, yeah, I was just going to look on. So I do love how like the post boxes here are like the same sort of style as the UK. It must be based on ours. But yeah, Geek Retreat, like a geek cafe. They like play card games and Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. I think it started in... They had 2 stores, one in Glasgow and one in Newcastle. And now they've expanded and they're like in every UK city. What did I do? So I did go to Japanese language school to learn Japanese, but I've recently left there. So now I'm in a situation where it's like I've got till September to either get a job or leave, basically. So I think I might be going back to the UK to do stuff there, which is kind of sad because I'd have liked to have stayed a bit longer, but that will take me to a year in September, so it's pretty good. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to come back again at some point.
俺調査まあでも分かんないそれは警察官が今ずっと話してるからごめんなさいってなるかもしれない
Yeah, there's quite a few, especially in Tokyo. So I'd say there's like different There's a lot of people doing sort of like what I was doing, coming over to learn Japanese or teach English. Maybe they do it for a year or so. But there's a lot of Indians and Chinese. They come over to just do any sort of work. But then there's sort of these sort of high-end sort of business people from all over doing all their businessy stuff. But yeah, for the most part, usually people come to teach English, so that's like the easiest thing you can get on to doing. But IT is quite big. A lot of American companies see if you're good with IT stuff. Yeah, it's nice and clean. I don't know if it gets a little dusty sometimes, because it can be quite dry. Climate's different. But yeah, there's no litter and stuff, so it's always nice. But yeah, when I was hanging at the beach earlier, one of my friends has been living here since like 15 years ago, 13, 15 years. I think he started off doing English teaching, then he eventually got into HR, does like recruitment. Welcoming, yeah. So everyone's nice. In Tokyo, people are sort of quite reserved. They're not really going to talk to you on the street. They're just doing what they're doing, you know, going to work or whatever. But if there's like a specific thing you're doing, like I know when I've been to Japanese parties, they make a big effort in sort of introducing everyone. So like, I went to a Halloween party last year, and like the moment I came through the door, like the host came in, introduced himself, and then like took me around everyone, introduced me to everyone, which was really good. So that's such a nice thing at a party, just so you can sort of break that ice. I don't think I really see that in the West. And then after a little bit, once everyone sort of arrived, we all sort of took turns introducing ourselves, just like to the entire group. I always found that quite welcoming. Are you feeling? No, I'm not. Even though I was going to language school since October, I don't feel I've learned anything. It's so difficult. I think I've got a lot of knowledge somewhere in my head, but I can't get it out. The school's sort of so exam focused, lots of homework and things. Yeah, it's really tough. Yeah, the Japanese are quite shy with their English. A lot of them can speak a lot more English than they let on. And after a few drinks, it does come out, which is nice. But yeah, otherwise they can be a bit shy with their English. But honestly, they're a lot better at English than I am at Japanese. So. Okay, I think we're going to have to call that here. Sorry for the short one. I usually like to go over an hour, but yeah, we've pretty much done Chigasaki, unless we went to the beach, but yeah, it's a bit far now. Massive population in Newcastle, yeah. That's pretty good. I know a lot of Chinese people go over to the UK for university, so I see a lot of them in Leeds. But it is nice when the Japanese go over. Quite a few of them are doing it more often. It was a bit hard during COVID. From what I've heard, a lot of them have sort of stopped travelling a bit, which is sad. Because domestic tourism is really big here. A lot of them will go like to Kyoto and places. Oh, I think you just saw a flash of lightning then. Anyway, yeah, so I stream every day, usually. We'll see about tomorrow. I've got some stuff to do. Yeah, you can also check out my YouTube, because I upload them onto there. Anyway, yeah, how long is the flight? So if you get a direct flight, which I'd highly recommend if you've got the money, but they are expensive, about 13 hours. If you want to do it more affordably, you have to take a flight to Europe usually, and then change, or maybe to some other place in Asia like Singapore or Dubai. You can change there. That, if you're lucky, 15 to 17 hours, but that can go up to like 30 hours depending on the stopover, which isn't really good. But yeah, definitely try and get direct if you can afford it. I was quite lucky when I first came back in October, because it was just before tourism was allowed back. So it was quite cheap, but now they're just really expensive. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Now that's the good thing, everything else is cheap. The yen's really weak at the moment, so pound to yen, super strong. Honestly, foods, you're gonna get big meals for like £3, £6 tops. Like really good foods. Not a lot at all. I mean, my rent is under £400 a month, and that's everything. That's your bills and all that. It is a share house, but it's much more doable here because everyone's quite pleasant. And considering I live in like central Tokyo, it's really good. But yeah, I must go before my phone dies. So yeah, bye.